Welcome! In this tutorial you will learn about how to read a tweet, how to favorite, how to reply, and how to retweet. Basically the basics of getting started with Twitter. So when you sign into Twitter, you'll notice that you are on your home page, and on your home page in the middle is where you have what's called your Twitter feed. Your Twitter feed is basically the things that people are sharing whom you follow. So in this case, I follow Alice Keeler. And there's her name, and if I hover over her, I find out a little bit more about her profile. This is her handle, and I know that she shared this 8 minutes ago. And if I hover over it, it gives me even more details. What is she sharing? Well, using Google Forms instead of Google Worksheets. And she has a shortened URL here, which if I click on, it will take me to presumably her blog, where she talks about using Google Forms instead of Google Worksheets. I have a couple of choices here. I can reply to Alice Keeler. I can say, awesome resource, or I can retweet and add my own comment. So when I quote, in some instances you would be able to add your own comment here. So I could say, check this out and send it to my own people and tweet it. Or I could do something called favoriting, which means it just gets a yellow star, and I'll show you where that goes in a few minutes. And that is a very simple tweet, less than 140 characters. It just has some information shared and a URL, and in this case she has an image as well. You will notice you get additional information here. So 2 other people have retweeted this, and 4 other people have put this as a favorite of theirs. And if I go to the more, then I can actually share this as a direct message to somebody. You'll notice up here there's a direct messages where you can privately talk to people on Twitter without the whole world seeing. You can copy the link if you want to tweet it on your own. You can embed the tweet, and that will go into your own website. You can mute the person if the person has way too much to say, or you can block or report it. Okay, so here is another very typical tweet that you're going to see. And this one is from Jonathan Wiley. And so the topic again is in black, what he has to say about it. Data privacy issues stir interest. This is the shortened URL, and when I hover over it, and if I clicked on it, it would bring me to this link, presumably talks about data privacy. And you'll notice here that he has a hashtag, which is the pound key with EdTech, and he has another one, the pound key EdTech chat. He also has CC at Teacher Jen Carey. So what does that mean? Well, he has CC'd Jennifer Carey, which means that she will see this tweet and she will see if people retweet it. EdTech, the hashtag is very interesting because what it means is it's a topic basically. In Twitter, things are divided up, can be divided up into different topics. So this particular topic is EdTech. So what Jonathan has done by putting in the hashtag EdTech is anyone who's searching for that hashtag or information on that subject would be able to see this information that he's posting. And I'll show you what that looks like. So there are 2 ways of finding a hashtag when you know it. You can go into search and just go EdChat, or whatever the name of the hashtag you're looking for. Or if there is a hashtag and it's in orange, then it's already hyperlinked. So I'm going to click on that, and it will take me to the EdTech hashtag. And here is where anyone on the internet, regardless of whether or not you are following or they're following you, their tweets here will appear here if the EdTech hashtag is there. So these are top. I might go live, so I see exactly who's on there right now. And Antonio Vega just posted a fun way to introduce my students to physics. There's the hyperlink. And again, he has used the EdTech hashtag, which is why it appears here. So even if you're not following somebody, you can have access to what it is that they're sharing. Though I always recommend, they have suggestions about who to follow on the side. Take a look at the person's bio. Twitter is really all about who you follow. So you need to follow awesome people. I think we talked about that already. So when I go back to my home page, I just want to show you, remember I said when you favorite something, it actually bookmarks it for you. And so when I go to myself, to my tweets, and you may have 0 there, which is fine, but what it does do is bring you to a screen where you have the number of tweets, the number of people you are following, the number of people following you, and your favorites. So when I go to my favorites, you'll notice Alice Keeler's post is there, and it appears in chronological order. So you can go back to it and read it. Now, you may look at me and say, wow, she's following 1,044 people and she's got 1,200 followers. I've been on Twitter for over 5 years. And in my first year, all I did was follow good people, read good tweets, sometimes favorite, very rarely retweet. So it really is a process. It's about learning as much as you can from really smart people out there and getting the most out of it.